the air conditioner was going to remain on for this broadcast.
Yes, I think jumping a fire would translate to Killjoy style.
We're talking about Sean put a Facebook thing out. Did he post it? Yeah, it was.
He posted on Facebook. Yeah.
You know, you can only keep 10 Metallica songs for the rest of your life. And I was like, all right, give me a minute. I didn't answer for like 3 days. Not because I was procrastinating. It's because I was doing all kinds of mathematical calculations. You know that meme where the girl's like looking off and there's all these equations around her head? Like she's that was me.
I ignored it. I just kept on scrolling. I mean, because... And then...
That's what Facebook should be for, though.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. Not, I hate this, I love that.
Yeah.
Give it down. Yeah. Say something funny.
It should be funny. It should be that.
It should be entertaining.
Cats jumping at cucumbers.
Cat videos.
Yeah.
That's why. But you know what? I gotta give props to Facebook. I talk a lot of shit about Facebook because I'm not a fan of social media, but it's a necessary evil in all my projects. So I embrace it. But the cool thing is, I've noticed they've got a pretty smart algorithm in that, like, if you click like on a lot of stuff that you like, you're mostly gonna see that. Like now when I scroll my feed, I mostly see things that I actually like because I've clicked like on that stuff.
Yeah. I utilize the groups more because I'm a member of a lot of homebrew Facebook groups. So they give a lot of, like, I'm a homebrew DIY, which shows you how to make things related. Like I watched one for making a fermentation chamber. I watched one the other day. It was from a Facebook group. But back when we were talking about, I was binging Metallica albums because I don't remember the names of the songs.
Now say what you said when we first started recording, because that was funny about the names getting rubbed off of the cassettes.
Oh yeah, because I was. It was what, mate? It was Kill 'Em All, Master Puppets, Ride the Lightning, and Hell of Justice too. Probably more so on Injustice because
get a little bit closer to
that.
I've learned if I boost the volume in post, it boosts the background noise too.
Because the names get rubbed off the tapes, and with Injustice for All, I wore out 2 tapes. It's 'cause I got to the point where I played Justice so much the tape wore out.
Yeah, I remember because we were so used to being so delicate with the vinyl. Because one little thing, a vinyl and CD had that in common. Yeah. Like if you weren't careful, but with tapes, you're like, man, it's got its own box around it. Like, I can stick this in my back pocket and sit on it and throw it across the room, and it's gonna be all right.
But I've only wore out 2 albums on tape, and one was a Justice for All. Well, 3. I take that back. 3 albums. 3 albums I wore slap out, like they would not play anymore. And it was Injustice for All, Live Throwing Copper, and the first Blind Melon album. So.
I was with you to the Blind Melon thing, but you're from West.
Well, the first Blind Melon album was good. But it's not your thing, though. I can see where it's
I like Blind Melon.
There's a lot of good songs, but it's the first one.
But I wouldn't put it in my top.
Well,
you know,
it was more John's, but
now Rob Ross, now he would be with you on that.
There's some kick-ass songs on that first album.
He's huge fan.
Yeah, not No Rain.
I always thought like me not even being that huge of a fan, he was even like. Why is that the song they got
no idea.
famous?
There's a whole lot better songs.
A whole lot better. Almost every song is better.
I still listen to songs on that, except that one.
Let me do a quick audio check because I'm not liking the way these WAV files are looking. They're kind of making me paranoid. But yeah, I enjoyed doing that list because I had to really think. And you were asking me before we were recording, like, if I had to cover a song off Kill 'Em All, which one would it be? And I just started naming like every song on the album.
They're all good. And they're all good. But
because that's when Metallica was a little like, people don't get that when I say Metallica's got a punk rock influence to them. And I'm like, if you don't hear punk rock in their music now, I understand. But go back and listen to Kill 'Em All because it was. I mean, thrash and punk have a similar DNA strand.
Yeah, they're related. I was thinking when I was listening through the first couple of tracks, and then I got to Whiplash. Can you imagine being like, was it 1980, 81, putting in Kill 'Em All, and Whiplash coming on when it first came on?
It was 83.
83?
Yeah.
With Kill 'Em All?
That's when it came out, yeah.
But when Whiplash is probably my favorite song off the album. That and Four Horsemen. I don't know. See, I changed my mind already.
Right. But the lyrics is what get me on Four Horsemen. They're those lyrics are badass.
Metal Militia. That's pretty good too.
And you were mentioning "Jump in the Fire." That dun 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 dun. That's a fresh, tasty lick right there.
Yeah.
That's a fresh jam, bro.
Yeah, that's what y'all should cover.
That's
what I think y'all should cover.
That's the peanut butter with the jelly.
Yeah.
You get all of it. We got a lot to talk about tonight.
Yes.
And you brought that whiskey over here, and I was all pumped up and excited. But that whiskey was so good, and we only drank 1 dram of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, I'm like so chill right now.
Remember that night I laid you down? Listen to Phil Collins. Or is it Clyde made whiskey? That's what it is.
And you brought that. You need to tell them about the beer and the whiskey that you brought. You brought some good shit tonight.
Slighty Mighty Dogfish Head low cal IPA.
It's a low calorie, low carb beer that does not taste like it.
It's good. And no, I'm not on a diet. I just didn't want to drink a big 8% alcohol IPA after working on my house today.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's almost like the best of both worlds. You can have it all with that beer.
Yes.
And I'm not a full-bodied, robust, hoppy flavor, and still not, have to wait till it cools down outside to drink it.
And I could smash 2 or 3 of them. I mean, I could drink that while I mow the yard instead of after.
Yeah.
It's only 4% alcohol, so.
And it's a lot darker in color. I poured mine in a glass just so I could look at it.
It's good. It's great. It's great beer.
Yeah, you were like, I just found your new favorite beer, and I drank some of it, and I was like, oh, give me a glass.
Yeah.
This is an experience. Where did you get that?
I got it at Papa V's, and I thought, oh yeah, Mark would probably.
I'm gonna say it's probably not the BP and Amory.
Oh no! And when I seen it as being a low-cal beer, I said, Mark will probably like this. And I got it. Of course, I drank one. And good. And I said, well, Mark will get a couple of them. So I go get them all. Cause they're good. And then they lucked up and found that Clyde May Alabama whiskey.
Yeah, you found some whiskey from Alabama that's like amazing, and we're just now hearing about it.
Just now hearing about it.
They've been around since the 40s.
46 or something, and it's good shit.
I'm tempted to get you to kill that air conditioner. It's ruining our audio.
It's not that. I can kill it.
Yeah, let's kill it. At least for this part. Once we get them hooked, then we can ruin the audio. But you're gonna hear the difference. Look at that. Look at the difference. Like as we're recording this, even as digital, we can see the files. But look at I can't go back because it jumps ahead. But it even looks different. The sound looks different.
It's so quiet in here. I feel like I'm scared I'm going to fart and everybody's going to hear it.
Well, now you're going to hear every little noise my chair makes.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll do this real quick and then we'll take a break and turn it back on. The first thing I want to announce, and first of all, sorry it took us this long to do another podcast. That wasn't from a lack of wanting to. We've just been really busy behind the scenes. We've made a lot of good headway on the new Killjoy album. Of course, 1,000 Foot Grave is now on Spotify. You can go listen to it. We're recording today, as we record this, is Thursday?
It's Thursday, yes.
Saturday, 2 days from now, we're going to record our first music video in 20 years.
When?
First music video ever.
When are you doing it?
Saturday.
Damn it. I'll be at work, so I can't be in it.
We actually did one video one time a long time ago for The Darkest Hour, and we did it ourselves. And for the time, it was okay, but it just production-wise, it just didn't turn out good enough to release it publicly.
Right.
So technically, we've never had a music video. We've had some lyric videos and a bunch of live stuff, but there's never been an official Killjoy. And it's not for 1,000 Foot Grave, it's for a different song. So the first time you'll hear the second new song will be when that video comes out. We don't have a release date for it, but it won't be, there'll have to be, some time with editing and
right.
And we've already been doing a lot of behind the scenes prep work, and it was kind of Sean's brainchild, and then we just start bouncing ideas off each other. It just kind of morphed, and we wanted to keep the first video kind of simple, but it's going to have like a cool theme to it.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. Like I said, it's our first video ever. I hope it turns out good. We're not doing it ourselves, so I'm sure it will.
Who's doing it?
Big Germ.
Big Germ. Cool.
Yeah, he's like a professional photographer.
I need him.
And
We all filming that?
I'll tell you when we get off there.
Okay. It's a secret.
Kinda. I mean, not really.
Well, yeah. I mean, you don't want.
I mean, nobody will really give a shit, but
It's at my house. What?
Yeah, it's at
I'm
your house.
sleeping.
I didn't want to tell you because you don't know yet.
I don't know yet. I'm going to be at work that night.
I mean, fixed your floors. Let's go test it out.
Yeah, you can test it out. Hey, me and David, you can jump up and down on them.
if it can survive a Killjoy video,
Yeah.
shit.
You're good.
I'll be going to the homebrew store tomorrow, getting another batch of beer stuff to brew. I said that all wrong. Getting
We know what you meant.
get some more stuff to brew another batch of beer.
Probably the last podcast we did, we were brewing the stout, probably.
Yeah.
And it's done, and it's good, and we've been drinking it. We've been doing car bombs.
Do car bombs with the stout.
Dude.
It's good.
It's perfect for a car bomb because it's a little sweeter than a Guinness.
Yeah.
Not that I'm not saying it's better than Guinness. Okay, I ain't trying to brag that much.
It's not the same kind of stout as
It's
it
not-
is.
It's
I
not
will
a dry
make.
stout.
I haven't made a dry stout yet, and that's what Guinness is. I haven't made a dry stout. I guess the only stout we've made is this stout.
It just feels like if you're gonna do Guinness, you need a nitrous setup.
Yeah. And if I had a nitrous setup, what would be better, Guinness or this stout we just made on nitrous?
Woo!
I mean, I wouldn't say no.
No, I wouldn't either.
We had a good homebrew club meeting a couple weeks ago.
Yes, we did.
It was kind of an official, unofficial homebrew club meeting.
It was kind of like, damn it, we're not having a meeting. We should get together and drink beer anyway.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Over at Skip's house.
Over at Skip's house.
But that's what's going on with us.
The other big thing I wanted to announce, since I'm shamelessly self-promoting stuff that I'm involved in anyway, we finally, I put this on our Twitter, but I don't think I think more people see our Facebook, social media wise, and actually I think we've got a pretty good presence on Instagram. But the only place I put it officially was on Twitter. I wanted to wait till we talked about it on the show to like really just force it in everybody's face. But we now officially have a Patreon page that you can go to, become a patron, and
Yes,
it's content.
we haven't talked about that.
Because I've had the Patreon page earmarked. Well, I've had it for a long time. I just haven't. Once you get done and set it up like you want, you click launch, and then it's public. It's not just something you log into to tweet. The reason I wouldn't launch it is because I wasn't going to launch it without content. And you'd be surprised. Some people on Patreon, and I'm not knocking them, because there's some people out there that just want to support something they like, which is fine. And so they're like, hey, I got this thing that I'm doing, become a patron, and it'll help me. But with me, I'm like, well, yeah, that's going to help us for sure. This thing isn't. This podcast is free for you to listen to, but it's not free for us to put out. In fact, our renewal is pretty, for my budget, expensive, and it's renewing this month. But you're not just supporting us. You're getting some shit.
Getting some shit, folks.
Some exclusive shit. And there's already stuff out there now, and I didn't want to launch it until there was some stuff. And one of the stuffs is, do you remember when me and you went to the beach? We did a podcast on the beach. It's bittersweet because we went out to the beach 3 days, and I did 3 20-minute-ish segments. Well, I don't know what happened to the third one, and that was my favorite one because that's when we drank scotch on the beach.
Drank scotch on the beach.
All I got is part 1 and part 2.
Oh.
Like it skipped it when I was going through my phone.
Oh shit.
My voice recorder, and just wasn't there. I didn't delete it. I mean, I guess I deleted it, but I didn't mean to. But it was like recording 20, 21, 23.
Oh shit.
Or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, it just skipped that. It just wasn't there. But anyway, I cut it together. I edited it together, and it's an episode out there. We're podcasted from the beach. You can hear the ocean in the background. It's pretty cool.
So it's exclusive Patreon.
It's an exclusive. The only way you can hear that show is on
content.
Patreon. I don't. Honestly, I don't remember what else I put out there.
I know I put the video of Kelly riding the mechanical bull at
Awesome.
Comic Con.
That should be there.
There was something else that's really cool I put out there. I think, no, a long time ago, when I first started working on Patreon, we did a segment talking about it.
Okay.
And it's on there. And I'm currently, as we speak, working on I almost used the word professional. Nothing I do is professional, but like a real thought out. I'm working on my outline right now to like give you an idea of how much I'm putting into this. Yeah. But it's basically, I'm going to do a solo podcast about the history of. It's basically the history of DC Comics, but it's also basically the history of comics in general because DC was first. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't know if a lot of people know that, but
right,
DC was, well established before Marvel came along, and so they kind of jump started the whole thing. And I watched a documentary that gave me the idea to do it, but I'm not just lifting stuff from the documentary. It's kind of from my point of view, how comics started, how they evolved, and like the different eras of comics, because you had Golden Age, Silver Age, Bronze Age, and it's gonna be like a good. If you like comic books and you're interested in it's gonna be like the history of comics according to Mark, basically, and that's gonna be probably the next exclusive thing I put out there. And if you're a patron, you'll be able to listen to stuff like that.
Well,
and another big thing, and this is the reason I wanted to do a Patreon to start with. We're running out of space on our server. Like we're hosted through Podomatic, and we have 130 something podcasts out there now. It's getting kind of full.
Yeah.
So I'm going to archive our old episodes. In fact, within the next probably couple of months, you'll see episode 1 through 25 disappear from our main feed. So you might want to start bootlegging it now if you don't want to be a patron.
Yeah.
And a patron will serve as an archive for old episodes that I no longer have room for on the Podomatic server. So that's another reason, like a cool reason to become a patron.
I'm going to start recording brew sessions and talking through the process of me brewing beer. It's hard to do it with a video, but while I'm brewing, I can talk, and I don't have to hold a camera in there. So
yeah, and your new brew kettle isn't loud.
It's not as loud, so I can record while I'm brewing, and I would just.
Since the air off, we started talking quieter.
We started talking quieter. Yeah.
Talk like the air's on.
Okay.
Well,
but I was going to do some stuff like that. I don't know if it would be beneficial for the Patreon, but
absolutely,
I can record it and you can do what you want. And some of the like I just finished the new Salvatore book, and holy shit, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but yeah, it's pretty awesome. I know you don't read them, but you know who he is.
I'm a fan.
But I was gonna.
I've got a bunch of that on audio.
Start talking. You need to listen to them.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm a fan because I play D&D and.
Right, and I'm gonna order me a mic for my phone, where I can just plug it in and
Dude, just start doing it, man.
Well, I don't talk.
You feel kind of weird at first. Like still to this day, when I podcast by myself, I feel kind of awkward.
Well, I want to order.
But you get used to it.
Since I don't talk loud anyway, and eventually I'm gonna have to be recording myself on my phone this winter. Because I already said so. I said so. And you record all this.
You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. We got a hold of against him.
And you record all these things. So I figure I need a mic on my phone. Because I think I wrote 4 pages the other night. I'm writing now.
Oh, good. So you're doing an outline too?
Talking about me DMing this winter.
Oh.
Do you know what I was
talking about? That.
You know what I was talking about, did you?
I thought you were you were talking about your outline on a podcast.
No, I am writing a campaign right as we speak. Not like right now, literally, but I'm writing it. I will write some when I get home tonight.
Nice.
I hope so.
We had a good D&D session out here last Sunday. Yeah.
Like I transitioned to that D&D talk real quick.
And we totally wrecked Clint's campaign. But like, did the basic summary because we didn't record it. We were in an arena. It's supposed to be just basic arena fights because we didn't
have nothing going on.
We didn't have nothing going on because we have this big problem in the summer. The same group of people doesn't always show up.
Right.
So you can't continue what you were doing without messing them up.
Right.
Or them messing you up. So we were supposed to just do arena fights. and we were determined we were getting out of that arena.
Oh God!
And we wouldn't have been able to figure it out if RJ hadn't been there.
You better be glad John wouldn't DM it. You
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah.
get out of that, dude.
Well, Clint's forgiving like that because sometimes he'll be like, this is not what I wanted you to do, but
I'm okay with it.
I'm kind of curious to see
I'll see which y'all
how
were to
this
go with
shakes
it.
out. And we had newer characters. We didn't really give a damn if we died. We kind of figured we would. But it actually turned into a pretty good. I'm not a huge fan of people trying to wreck my campaign, but,
It sucked.
but sometimes you just gotta go for
But
it.
it was an arena, so it wasn't really
Yeah.
a campaign. So you basically probably done something cool. You know, you brought a campaign out of him instead of just doing. an
RJ
arena
had
fight.
this spell book, or maybe it was a necklace that had some spells in it, and one of them is where you can basically turn everybody around him into gas, like a cloud.
Oh, okay.
And that's basically how we got out of there.
That's good.
But now we're like we spent a lot of time in the tunnels of the Underdark, which is not a great place to be in life.
No,
It's
not.
not
it's not.
yeah. And when we finished up, we finally got out into the real world, or the real fake world of D&D.
The real fake world.
So anyway, that sound of the like simultaneous clicks and thuds is like people shutting the podcast off that don't like D&D.
Probably, but it can't be no more boring than talking about making beer. I mean, the concept is okay, but
I've
there's-
had people tell me
it's
they're
a
not.
small niche of people that like to make beer.
That's true, but I've had people tell me, even though they're not into it, they enjoy us talking about it.
Okay, they like to hear the process.
I probably don't hear from the people that don't care to hear about it.
Right, there's a lot.
So,
We're
yeah.
talking about making freaking beer.
Well, I've got some exciting news to talk about because the internet gets broken a lot lately. Like the big breaking of the internet, the last couple of shows was around Michael Keaton's
Yeah.
big announcement that he's coming back as Batman in the Flash movie. This Flash movie is shaping up to be the biggest movie ever that almost didn't happen. There was a while there they were like, we're gonna go a different direction. You know, we're putting the Flash movie on hold. Well, now not only is it definitely happening, it's definitely going to have Michael Keaton in it. The big announcement that was made, and I'm pretty sure this is officially, they said he is going to be in the costume. Because it was
sweet.
speculated he was just going to do a Bruce Wayne thing.
Bruce Wayne thing.
Like a little cameo.
Yeah.
Because the Flashpoint movie, I'm sure, is going to deal with time travel, alternate timelines, so you have room to tie things together.
Right.
And now the big announcement is Ben Affleck is going to be in it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Matter of fact, what I read, I was over here cramming when you first got here, because I just found out today.
Oh.
They've been doing this DC fandom thing online, and I thought it already happened, but it's still kind of happening. I don't know. I'm confused about the inner workings, but it's basically an online DC convention. It's a con. And they do panels, they're making announcements, they're showing trailers like they do at the big cons. They've announced that
Ben Affleck is going to be in it, and from what I read, he made some major changes to the script of the Flash movie in order to be in it. Like, it was kind of like his, okay, I'll be in it, but I want to change this kind of thing. And I find that interesting because Ben Affleck's Batman is the older, more grizzled, chiseled, tired. He even made the statement, I'm barely doing it now. When Wonder Woman said, how long can you do this? He said, I'm barely doing it now. But also Michael Keaton is going to be that. So you're going to have both. And poor Pattinson, man, I feel bad for him because his Batman is coming out. His Batman movie, and he's got to compete with two mega
Batmans right back to
people
back.
being right in the same movie. That's going to be really interesting.
I think Pattinson's Batman is going to kind of fit the genre. It's going to fit the people of today. It's not going to, like, the older people might not like it, but the new
Yeah, that's
Really?
true from the Batman perspective, but like younger people are really into Flash right now because of the Flash TV show.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
This movie's either going to be like the thing that turns things around for DC, or the nail in the coffin. Like if it flops and it's a big mess, then. But I've got high hopes for DC right now, man, because the Snyder Cut thing has gotten everybody just jazzed. Then all these big announcements about the Flash movie and everything, it's got everybody like, whoa. And this isn't a fact, this is a rumor. I did this deep dive on these YouTube videos where people do basically what me and you are doing now, talk shit about stuff they've heard and blah,
Right.
blah, blah. The rumor is that somehow Michelle Pfeiffer is going to be involved in the Michael Keaton segment. Like, I guess maybe they're going to be together or whatever. That would be cool.
That would be awesome.
Hey, maybe they're like married and there's a Damian. Of course, Damian didn't come from them two, but they don't base everything off the comics. You know, Damian was the child of Batman and Talia al Ghul.
Alrighty.
But they could, in the movies, they could make it Michelle Pfeiffer. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
She was a good Batman.
Yeah. But what I heard was it's another kind of semi-confirmed thing that the idea all along with bringing Michael Keaton back is that they're setting up for a Batman Beyond series of movies. And I don't know, I know you're not familiar with Batman Beyond, but
No.
it was an animated show where there's an old Bruce Wayne that's retired, and he's recruited Terry McGinnis to be Batman, and he's like his mentor.
Is those cartoons on HBO Max?
Oh, I don't know if Batman Beyond is. It's good.
Because there's some DC.
I know. I watched the Harley Quinn show because it got sent to Max. DC and HBO Max did something because
Do you know who the voice of Harley Quinn is?
Penny,
Penny from Big Bang Theory.
Kuko, Kaylee Kuko.
Yeah. Sounded good. She do a good
There's a
job.
bunch of that Harley Quinn show is weird. It's good and it's funny, but you just have to like not think of it as a Batman related thing. Like Jim Corden's like a moron, and even
really?
Batman's funny. Like everybody's funny and it's silly and it's campy, and they do silly shit that makes it seem like it's a kid's show, but they say the F word and talk about like adult-oriented things. So it's kind of hard to put your finger on who it's for.
Yeah.
But either way, it's funny and it's good.
Maybe a late teen group is what they're trying to focus on.
Maybe so. It's just kind of weird because it's silly. Like they do silly shit that would make kids laugh. Because it made me laugh, and just a grown-up kid.
A grown-up kid. It might be late teens is what they're targeting.
Maybe so. And normally I would say I don't like that, but if it's good, it's good, and it was good.
Well, I like. Of course, I'm behind on like 2 or 3 episodes right now. But Doom Patrol is kind of. It's sometimes that's downright stupid.
Yeah,
But it's good.
yeah. I've watched most of the first season of that.
I'm done with the third. I'm on the second season.
Oh, I'm finally looking at my notes. Going back to Ben Affleck, evidently he's playing a quote-unquote pivotal role in the Flashpoint movie.
Okay.
There's another theory or rumor going around that Grant Gustin, is it Gustin? The Flash from the TV show may make an appearance along with Ezra Miller as Flash, which we've already seen if you watch the Arrowverse shows.
Right.
And I know you're kind of getting familiar with that now because you started watching Batwoman. She's part of that.
Yeah, I started watching Batman.
The Arrowverse consists of, Arrow was first, so that's why they call it that. Then I think Flash, and now you have Supergirl and Black Lightning and Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not watching it.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. But every year they do a crossover event where all of them are
Okay.
together. Well, last year's crossover event was a big multiverse type thing, and they met face to face.
Oh, cool.
Spoiler alert. I mean, it came out over a year ago.
Damn it! Now I ain't gotta watch it.
Ezra Miller and Grant Gustin came. So we've already seen it on the small screen. So it stand to reason that they come full circle, and even if it's because it was a quick little thing.
Right.
It was just like a quick little whoa, and they were pointing at each other like, and Grant was like, "Dude, your suit is awesome." But I think it'd be neat if they did something like that, just a quick little cameo.
Just a quick little cameo.
That'd be cool. And another thing about Affleck, and from what I read, a lot of this is going to depend on how the Snyder Cut goes. I mean, they've really, really doubled down on HBO Max and made this big partnership with DC. They're saying the DC app is probably fixing to fizzle out because of it. So HBO Max is like really like trying to be like the juggernaut streaming service. And the main thing that happened with Ben Affleck stopping being Batman was because he wrote a Batman script.
Oh wow.
And whoever didn't really like it and wanted to go a different direction. And he was like, okay, well, whatever. But now they're talking about doing his movie on HBO Max if the Snyder Cut does good.
Okay.
If everybody goes bananas over the Snyder Cut, like I hope they do,
Then they're gonna do Ben Affleck.
they may say, here's some money, go make your movie.
Go make your movie.
And be back as Batman again.
Yeah, that would be good.
This could be a game changer.
Yeah.
DC's like really got. They could really turn things around. Right
Well,
now.
Marvel kind of blow their wad. I mean, they run all out of stuff, right? I mean, what's left for them to do?
Yeah. I mean, how can you top
You can't
what
do
they've done?
the in-game and all that kind of stuff. You can't really. You'd have to.
I think they're going to rely on the X-Men coming in.
They'd have to redo that.
Because that whole X-Men
That would
run
be-
is kind of ended with the Dark Phoenix. And
Yeah.
the Wolverine's gone now. They'll have to recast and start all.
So
They're
they'd
going
have
to
to
start all over with the X-Men.
They have to do a redo.
Fantastic Four and yeah.
A reboot of X-Men would be good.
I think they're going to bring them all together.
Yeah.
Or tie it into the current continuity to garner interest in the fact that you're not going to see, Robert Downey Jr. anymore. You're
Right.
not going to see, the guy that played Captain America. I just went blank.
Chris Evans.
Is that his name? Man, that whiskey erased my mind.
I don't know.
Andrew Dice Clay. That's who played Captain America. Psh, duh.
Andrew Dice Clay.
I just insert people's names when I think
Okay.
of stuff.
Andrew Dice Clay.
He played.
Whoa!
Yeah. And there'll be some like familiar faces too. Like they've kind of tried to pass the torch and tie the old in with the new. I'm interested to see what they do, and it's not just because I'm a DC guy. I'm more interested to see what happens with DC because, like they restructured their whole comic line. Like they laid off a bunch of people. They're starting some new titles. They're coming up on Batman 100 in the comic book on the current of Batman comics. They're doing this thing called Joker War. It started with Batman 95, leading up to Batman 100. I think that's going to be a big deal. It kind of already is. So, I don't know. They're kind of stacking the deck here for some good things. I hope it goes well. I've got high hopes.
I'll watch it. I'm not a DC fan. I like Batman and Superman. But, as far as the DC universe, I really don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Marvel, I'm not going to say I'm a Marvel fan. I read Ghost Rider, which was Marvel.
Yeah, I like Ghost Rider.
And I like X-Men. Marvel.
I just started out with DC, and
Yeah.
even though I liked all the Marvel stuff, I was like, I can't keep up with all of it. There's no way.
It's too much.
I
Yeah,
can't-
I didn't really get into the.
Like I felt sorry for my cousin because he read X-Men comics. And I was
Oh God!
like, Jesus,
Yeah.
how many comics do you have to buy per day?
Yeah, I
to
read
keep up with all that?
Marvel. I read Ghost Rider, and they used to be half issues, and it was Ghost Rider on one side and Wolverine on the other. So it was
Oh,
Wolverine.
nice. Was it like the other with Flea
You had to flip it over. So that's how I got. You got Ghost
Nice.
Rider on one side, and the flip side, the reciprocal, was Wolverine.
Who is it that used to do that? There was a comic book company that used to do that a lot. But yeah, we're fixing to get off this topic and take a break. But I was listening to Kevin Smith's podcast, and he said that, in his opinion, he thinks the paper, physical comic books in this day and age, especially since the whole COVID thing and DC's restructuring, and because they put their production on comic books on halt.
Yeah, they stopped him.
Because there was nobody there to do them. They all are in quarantine. He thinks comic books are gonna become like go the way of the vinyl albums.
Oh shit!
It's still gonna exist, but it's gonna be like a nostalgic.
Yeah.
Like even kids these days still do vinyl, but it's mostly like
It's a small niche of people.
yeah, it's gonna be a small niche of people that are like it's better this way.
Right.
I think they're really fixing to start pushing digital. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm a collector, but I like reading more than I like collecting.
So the digital will work in your favor.
I mean, Stan Lee said it best. He said, I don't want to misquote it, but basically something like this. He said, a woman's breasts look great on a computer screen, but I'd rather have them in my hands.
Sure.
And that's the way,
Right.
us old school people, I like to hold a comic book and flip through it.
Right.
But, I mean, sometimes it's convenient to lay in bed with your iPad and read them too. So I don't knock digital
Are
comics.
you talking about the digital boobs again, or what?
Yes.
I forgot where we was at.
Yeah. That whole boob thing threw you completely off.
Right.
But yeah, I think he's probably right. I don't think comic books in their physical form is ever going to go away. But I think it's about to get a little bit different. It already has. They're going to have to rethink the way they do it. Like there may be a subscription service like Netflix where you get your comics.
Oh wow. I mean, yeah.
Well, the DC app was doing it
Right.
with their comics. They didn't have all of them out there, but if you subscribed, you could get their comic titles and read them too. So maybe that'll become a thing with comics in the future. But anyway, let's get another drink. Let's turn this air conditioner back on, and we'll come back and
it's getting warm.
bring it home. You brought up something during our break that made me realize I announced that we had a Patreon page, but I failed to announce where it is. I mean, obviously, you can go to patreon.com
And search for it.
And search for Real Pop Culture, and you'll find us. But for those who want the actual URL, it's patreon.com/Real Pop Culture. And that's patreon.com/Real Pop Culture, one word, no spaces. And I was showing Anthony the content that's out there now. We got a few things. We're working on a lot of more things, and if you go look, you'll see like access to early content as a part of it. And I've always tried to, even with our subscribers, I'll do this. I'll put the podcast out sometimes if it's not time sensitive, and then I'll announce it on social media that it's out like a day later, because I want people to subscribe, because if you subscribe, you already know that, because it notifies you.
Right.
Hey, there's a new episode of this podcast you like, that you subscribe to. And if you, depending on how you have your settings, you could even have it to automatically download.
Yeah.
If you're like me and in your commute, there's gaps of shoddy service. There's some podcasts, like my favorite ones, I set it to download them to my phone as soon as there's a new one. That way, even if I don't have good service, I can still listen to it.
That reminds me, I have to download stuff to my phone tonight.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be somewhere without service.
Oh, at work, I got plenty of service, but I don't like sucking up all my
Data,
data.
or your data and your data.
And my data, either one.
Yeah, both of them will be gone.
Both of them. And with HBO Max and Netflix, I can download episodes at home on my Wi-Fi and bring it to work and watch it.
Yeah, that's what Kelly used to do over here. He would
Yeah.
log into his Netflix on his iPad and download a bunch of shit and then take it home and watch
You
it.
can do it with HBO Max too.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Man, I think HBO Max is like, there's so many streaming services right now, and there's so many more in the works. Like, I've heard that like different
Yeah,
studios
everybody's-
are all going to have their own streaming service, and we're fixing to have the streaming service wars going on. But I think HBO Max is really,
It's got a lot of content.
yeah.
And it's not just like you can watch like the Big Bang Theories on there.
right. That's what I've been interested in. And it's got it's got like National Geographic. It's got no wait, that might be it's got National. I think it's got National Geographic. Or is that Disney Plus? That's Disney Plus has National Geographic.
Yeah,
It's got TNT. It's got a lot of anime. It's got an anime network on there. A bunch of anime stuff.
I don't think Disney Plus is going anywhere.
It's Mandalorian's all it's got.
Yeah, that's what I said. But then Alicia reminded me, like all of Marvel,
All of them are. It's true.
all the Star Wars universe.
I just watched Iron Man and Star Wars on there the other day.
Man,
So,
Iron Man's so good.
the Iron Man 1 is so good.
It is so good. I don't think we said this on film, on tape or whatever this is. This is tape, right?
It's tape. We
It's
know.
tape.
Yeah, for us.
Like when we say cut, we really mean cut the tape.
Something like that, yeah.
We were talking about. I started watching Dexter again from the beginning, and I was like, "Oh my god, this show is so good."
Yeah.
And there was stuff like, and I don't mind saying, and it's not really spoilery, but I mean, shit, the show's been.
If you ain't
over
watched it,
with
you
for
should have
years.
already watched it.
You definitely need to watch it. I was like, you know, the thing about how Dokes used to really mess with Dexter.
Yeah.
They started that right off the bat.
Right off the bat.
In my mind, that happened later on.
No, it's right off the bat.
And the thing with him and Rita, he was with her from like the start of the show. I thought that came later.
Okay.
I mean, just little shit like that I'm like, wow, they really got right to it. And they would have like 4 plots going at once.
At one time.
Like they could have took this whole part out that was awesome,
Yeah.
and it still would have been good.
What stands out to me on Dexter was with John Lithgow.
Yeah.
He was good in that.
Oh yeah.
Good.
That's he. I don't know if he won any reward for
He
that
was good
performance,
in
but
that.
He should have. He should have had every little piece of shiny things that were given.
He was
away.
in that new Perry Mason. Briefly, yeah, he was in that new Perry Mason.
John Lithgow's good in everything.
But like him as a bad guy, like the big bad of the whole
what else was he in
season.
as a bad guy? Monkey Shines? Was he a bad guy in Monkey Shines?
It was engaging to watch him act.
But he was a bad person in Monkey Shines, I thought. Can't remember. If we had a young Jamie to check that out for me.
Yeah, if
It'll
only
be-
had a young Jamie.
Damn it.
Dude,
Big.
is
You know,
Jamie going with
I think so.
Joe Rogan to Texas?
I think so.
He's moving with him?
Why would he not?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know his life.
I mean, I would. I mean, what's he going to do? Nah, I ain't going, you Joe Rogan. What are you? You ain't nothing special.
You're nothing without me,
You ain't special. You can't fucking Google.
You're never gonna get your internet
Explicit.
Why am I doing that in Hulk Hogan's voice?
Listen here, brother. You're never gonna be anything without young Jamie Corbin.
Did you say the David Blaine?
Yes, I loved it.
Did you?
I told everybody. Well, I told everybody on our Facebook group. I said, don't listen to it.
I had turned the volume. I
Watch
knew.
it.
I've seen him
Don't
do
listen to it,
I've seen him
watch
do
it.
the frog before, so I turned the volume down.
He put an effing ice pick through his arm.
Yeah, I've seen him do that frog before, and I knew. I was like, let me turn that down. I just watched him.
Oh, I bet the noises made you sick.
Well, no, I knew it was going to happen. So yeah, you know me. I don't like him. Yeah. I want to shoot people for talking with their mouth full. You know, I don't want to hear them be throwing up a gallon of water.
That dude's insane.
He's nuts.
Dude, listening to him describe his next stunt that he's about to do.
Oh my god! But I want to watch it.
Oh yeah.
I want to watch it.
Oh, I'm gonna be there.
And
Not
be
in
there.
person.
I'm gonna be in a balloon.
The thing that freaks me out the most about that stunt is that he's got to go up into the balloons to get his parachute, at 5,000 feet, then put it on,
Yeah,
then see how high he can get.
it's crazy. But
It gives me vertigo just to think
you
about
can-
that.
it was cool to listen to the because he's passionate about what he does,
Yes.
and you can tell because
Oh,
he gets
yeah.
gooberly excited about
He
it,
gets giddy about that shit.
and he's not a public speaker by any means,
No. He's all over the place.
but he's a
Joe had to reel him in a couple times.
he gets giddy when he's talking about stuff. But I've always liked. Now he's my age. I thought he was like a lot younger than me. He's
Dude,
younger.
he was super young when he did that David Blaine Street Magic
Yeah.
special.
He's my age.
The
Now.
craziest trick I ever saw him do when he did on the Street Magic episode, I think there was like 2 of them, and I don't even remember where they aired. I mean, nowadays obviously they're all over YouTube, but this is like before YouTube.
Yeah.
He was standing by a store window on the street, like on a sidewalk, and he's like, pick a card, and the girl picked a card, and he got the deck and threw the whole deck against the window. And not only was her card stuck to the window, it was stuck to the other side of the window.
Now, this is the thing.
How the hell?
When he was talking about some of the people that inspired him, that one guy, I can't remember his name, that one guy who ate the cigarettes, did you go back and watch that on YouTube? You should.
The guy eating the cigarettes?
Yeah, he said he died doing his craft.
Yeah.
He said he wanted
They killed him.
Yeah. But
and that one guy that he would get swords stuck through.
Yeah.
He died from swallowing an ice pick.
Yeah, I remember watching that guy eating cigarettes from Johnny Carson.
I remember a guy that would put like a shitload of them in his mouth and light them.
That's him.
That's the same guy?
That's the same guy. He would just throw it in there. He just throw it in. Just pop it.
No. This guy would put a bunch in his mouth at one time.
And
like his
light
mouth
it.
stretched real big. And he'd light all of them.
Okay.
And I was like, how is that not going to give
yeah.
him cancer?
Yeah.
Even if you don't inhale.
But I think it was, we're talking about still on Joe Rogan when, who was it? I can't remember who said it. It might have been David Blaine. There's a David Cho. Everybody, your claim to fame when you was anything other than an actress, when you was like a musician or a comedian or anything, your claim to fame was being on the Tonight Show. Right?
Yeah.
That's when you know you was at a point where you was only going up.
Yeah.
It's not the case anymore.
No.
Just Joe Rogan.
Going on Joe Rogan.
When you go on Joe Rogan, you can do your bit and you can smoke pot and say F words.
Because the people, a testament to that is that the people that I'd never heard of that were on there, the next time they came on, they said that everybody says, I never knew who you were
until you was on Joe
Rogan. And then they got like, I'm not that they weren't famous before, but like super, like it really excelled. There's few people that have been on that show that didn't excel their career.
Yeah, we was over here. We was out here the other day. Was it last Saturday or something? We was listening to Wheeler Walker Jr. or Walker Wheeler Jr.
Yeah.
And we looked, and I said he was on Joe Rogan, right? Well, he's been on there twice. So I went. I pulled him up when I went to work the other day. And I was listening to the Joe. I watched it on YouTube. And they started talking.
I'm telling your boss you watch YouTube at work.
Okay. So I started watching it, and it was the second one. And he started referencing the first one. So I was like, okay, I got to stop. So I went back to the other one. And that dude is a freaking nut.
I need to watch those. I didn't even know there was 2. I didn't even know there was 1 until you were over here.
Watch the first one. Just watch the first one, and you'll see. I finished the first one. I haven't watched the second one yet. But he gets in there talking. And and then I listened to his first album.
That is hilarious.
It's not right. Well, he explains why he wrote that album, and I think you'll appreciate it.
Man, I'm just so nervous because I've been enjoying Joe Rogan's podcast so much. Like I've got to where there's only 2 podcasts. Well, I listen to a lot of podcasts, but there's very few that I'll listen to them no matter what subject they're covering or no matter who they're interviewing. But his is one of those. Like
Joe Rogan's gonna make it interesting no matter what.
Yes, I don't. I'm not big into even though I like MMA. When he does like the fight companions, I don't always listen to those, and I'm glad he kind of separated that because
that's just him.
I like watching MMA, but I don't just like listening to people talk about it.
They're not. They're just getting drunk.
Yeah, probably.
Oh crap! You see what happened? They missed it. They're not even watching.
I would probably like those too, but that's the only ones that I kind of vet a little bit. But the reason I'm so nervous is like we live in this day and age of scandals, and I'm like, Joe, please keep your fucking nose clean, man. I don't want to.
I think
I don't
he
want
does.
a Joe Rogan
I
scandal.
think he does. I think he's straight. I think he's good.
There's been a lot of people though that you thought, and then all of a sudden here's their scandal.
But and
somebody even said it on his podcast, and I laughed my ass off because it's so true. Like this is the worst time in the world to be a celebrity. I think Rob Lowe said that.
Right.
He's like, who would want to be a celebrity right now?
Yeah.
Nobody.
No.
Because all they're gonna do is dig up something stupid you
You
did
did.
30 years ago.
Did you watch that?
They somehow got online and you're fucked. You know, your whole career's done.
Did you watch that YouTube thing?
I'm not gonna edit out that because I didn't say the whole word.
Fuh. You said
I
fuh.
said fuck.
Fuh.
Like
That's a word.
That could have been anything.
Yeah. Did you watch the Rob Lowe
I said fun.
Grammy thing?
Yeah, that was pretty
It
bad.
was pretty horrible.
I bet that thing got a million hits after that episode
horrible.
because they wouldn't show it on the show. So I paused
Right.
it.
I paused it
opened a new
and watched
tab,
it.
And watched it.
Oh my God!
I didn't finish
It was horrible.
Yeah.
I couldn't finish it. I fast forwarded through some of it.
They were talking about bombing. It's like, dude, I bombed in front of 1 billion people.
Fuck, he did. But that wasn't his fault though.
No.
He done good at what they
What
asked him
is
to
material?
do. The material was horrible.
Yeah.
It sucked. It's bad.
And I really like how Rogan is like such a man's man, but he's also kind of a nerd too about a lot of things.
And he's sensitive. I mean, if
Yeah.
if he gets sad about his dog dying, he's gonna cry and tell you, and he's not gonna try to hide it.
Yep.
And he did with
Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith.
Yeah, and he's definitely not a bullshitter either. Like if you're on his show and you say something he don't agree with, he's like,
I don't agree with that.
I think you're full of
And
shit.
he's 100% liberal, but he will listen to the point of view of anybody. He's friends with conservatives, and he's a normal person basically. Talking to his
I
friends.
thought Ted Nugent it was going to be a shit show, but it was good.
That was a good show.
It was a great show, and they don't see eye to eye on, but they do see eye to eye on enough things.
Enough things.
Yeah, because they're both big hunters. They both
Right.
believe, they're big time into guns, and even though like Nugent is like extreme politically in a direction that Joe's probably not, they still found their common ground and
Yeah,
kind of stayed with that.
The Tony Hawk one. I don't know if you listened to Tony Hawk one. That was pretty cool.
Didn't hear that one.
Because you're not a skateboarder.
No, dude, he's got 1,700 episodes.
I
I
say
started listening a couple of years ago.
The Tony Hawk was good. And it's weird because they're the same age.
Oh, really?
Tony Hawk's still skating, and he's 50.
I had a skateboard.
52 years
It didn't
old.
really work out for me well because I was a fat kid,
Mm.
and I'm sure there's some wonderful overweight skateboarders out there, but it did not work to my
It
advantage.
didn't work to your advantage.
I was not. It did not help me be aerodynamic. And
I was
what's the opposite of clumsy? Awesome.
I was
I wasn't awesome.
I was
I ate
medi-
a lot of
a
shit.
mediocre skateboarder at best.
You looked like a skateboarder back in the day.
I did skate.
Tell me right now, because I know this to be true. Admit it.
What?
And I don't know this, but I do know this.
What?
At one point in your life, you owned a Vision Streetwear T-shirt.
And shoes.
See, I knew it.
And skateboard. I think my first skateboard was a Vision.
Damn.
I mean, I wasn't a billboard or anything.
I was going to say.
Not all at the same time.
That shit's expensive. Where'd you work? I was bagging groceries.
Well, I bought my skateboard used from somebody, but Vision Streetwear I got. Yeah. There was a skateboard shop in the store in the mall in Columbus. That's where I used to buy my skateboard shirts and stuff.
There was a place called the Tupelo Bike Shop. I
Yeah.
want to say they sell Vision Streetwear skateboards and shirts and paraphernalia. And I went up there. Of course, all I could afford was the stickers, so I took my generic ass skateboard and covered it in non-generic stickers.
I would wear a pair.
It's like I peeled off the Great Value and put the,
I would wear a pair of Vision Streetwear now. They're comfortable shoes. I mean, I don't need an ollie pad or anything, but
Did you have any parachute pants?
no, I did not.
Come on, Hammer, don't hurt.
I didn't have any parachute pants. I didn't have a members only jacket. I wanted a members only
Dude,
jacket.
I wish I still had it, because if I just brought it in the room and showed it to you, you would die alive.
What is
But it was like we didn't. I'm not gonna say we grew up poor, but I mean, we grew up humble.
Right.
And I don't know. I guess my mom bought it for me or whatever. But like, it's a straight up like generic ass members only jacket. It's got
yeah,
like
the-
St. John's.
I think
Something like
I think
it looked like a members only jacket, and you see the little
you
label.
need to
You're
say
like,
members only.
where did you?
But those were I mean, that was. I would wear a members only jacket now. I mean, you could wear one now and it not be out
The
of style.
only problem with the members only jacket is you can't sneak up on nobody because like if your arms are moving, it's like whistling. It's making this whistling noise.
I think
I don't know what kind of fabric
part of
that
one
was.
of my
Not a good
do
design.
you remember? I had the big poofy '80s jackets. The poofy '80s jackets.
Oh, I had a poncho.
The poofy '80s jacket.
Was it a poncho?
No, it's just a poofy jacket. Poofy.
No, like wasn't there a poncho phase where like you had the big? Is that the right word? It's a big heavy thing with the hood and the big pocket in the front.
I didn't have that.
Was it a poncho? Is that what they called them?
That's not a poncho. Poncho is basically just a generic raincoat.
This was like a big shirt, a coat.
Oh, you're
It's a
talking about
pullover
that
with
yeah.
a big hood.
It was always like
a big front
made out of
pocket.
like a freaking Indian blanket or something.
Yeah, it's real hot.
Yeah, those were in the '90s. That's the '90s thing. Yeah, I don't know what you're
What were
talking
those called? They always stunk. There's no way to make them not stink.
because everybody who wore them smoked weed.
And it was always hot when you wore them.
Yes.
Because it was a hot.
I think everybody
It
who
made you
had
hot.
one of those had borrowed it from somebody else.
Yeah.
Because I had one, but it just wasn't mine.
God, what are those called? I don't even know how to Google it.
I don't either. It was like a rug.
It was. It was like a I mean, they were
I know
not
what you're talking
comfortable.
about. No, they're not. No.
But a lot of people had them.
Everybody, yeah.
Yeah. I still have my denim jacket.
That's what I like the most is a denim jacket.
I just wish I had taken all my pins off of it. I think I took them off to wash it or something.
Pins, patches. I had a T-shirt sewed on the back of mine that got ripped. I just sewed a T-shirt on the back.
Yeah, like some people would cut out a part of a T-shirt and put it on the safety pins.
Yeah. But I had a lot of pins. Lots of pins.
Like your denim jacket was like your MySpace page of the
Well, I
80s.
was in,
you know, you like you
and
decorate your MySpace page with all this
yours probably
stuff.
like mine. Mine was a freakishly amount of pins.
Yes, because you could go to Coker's and they had this display of like every rock band,
No,
and the pins were like 25, 30 cents.
Covers.
So every time you would go get whatever on your way to school, or drink or
And
whatever, like
I
you would get a couple.
And I drew shit on mine. I could draw, so I'd draw stuff on mine. So.
You can still see the holes in mine from all the pins, but I don't know where the pins are. I tried it on and it made me pretty depressed. Yeah, I look like Tommy Boy.
What?
Fat boy in a little coat. Yeah, I didn't rip it.
Yeah.
This part of the podcast was funner than the first part.
Well, because we left the air conditioner on. It's cooler.
But while we drank that whiskey, and I was just like so relaxed. I think I brought the room down. I feel a lot better now.
I'm going to drink some more when we get home.
Oh.
Just so you know.
Yeah, but it's only $30 a bottle. I'm gonna give me one.
Yeah, it's good. I'll pour you a shot before I leave.
Oh, you know what I forgot to say? Shout out to the Gemstone. You brought us an order of Mississippi egg rolls
Yes, I did.
that we ate during the break, and they were delicious.
Yes.
Chad Houston is still going to come do a show with us. He's just been really freakishly busy with that restaurant.
Yeah, it was
And
packed
for
tonight.
good reason.
It was packed
really
tonight.
good. It's packed every night.
Yeah.
And it's reservation only. Like, you can't go in there and get a table.
He does open seating past 8 for appetizers only. So you can go in there after 8 o'clock.
Is there not a line?
I don't know. Never done it.
I guarantee you, and it's too hot to have a line out the door, but if he just opened it up wide open, there would be a line out the door.
Probably. I don't know what time y'all going to get done with y'all's video Saturday.
It'll be late.
It'll be late. So.
We got to do a lot of prep work. It's going to be fun, though. I described it to you during the break.
So is there going to be any extras in it or anything?
No, I don't want to give much away because I want it to be a surprise. Not that there's millions of people clamoring to see what Killjay's up to behind the scenes or anything, but I just think I want people to, like, when they see it the first time, to go, oh, that's neat.
Oh, that's neat.
Because if it comes across like we've planned it to, it's going to have that effect, like, oh, that's pretty cool. But every storyboard, and I say storyboard with quotes, like, everything's just going to be kind of implied. There's
Okay.
not going to be like actors and
Right.
stuff like that. We're keeping it simple, but we're going to do it cool. I think it's going to be cool.
Awesome.
I'm probably going to like it. It's like when I write a song, I'm like, well, at least I like it. I don't know if anybody else will.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. And this song we're doing the video to, nobody's heard except for our friends and stuff, and the ones that we've let listen to it, and the ones who have heard it live. Not that there's been just a whole lot of live stuff lately, but we did do the song live a few times prior to COVID. Everybody really digs the song, and so I'm really excited about, putting it all together and putting it out there as a debut video. Like, not only is it we finally did a video, but it's a debut song as well.
Right. That's cool.
And if this goes well, I want it to be something that we start doing regularly, because that's where it's at nowadays. Dude, I find out
Just
about
having
more bands on YouTube than
It's gonna
anywhere.
be YouTube. Yeah, you're gonna have it on y'all's YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, and we'll put it all over Facebook and all that when it's ready. And I don't think it's going to take a real long time to cut it together. I mean, I don't know. I'm not the one doing it, thank God.
Yeah.
That's why I think it'll be good. Are we forgetting anything?
I think we covered.
Hey, I've been watching the hell out of Umbrella Academy.
I haven't finished it yet. I started it and I said.
They say the second season's better than the first.
I watched the first episode and it's like, I need to watch this at home. So I stopped it. I'm watching it at home. But I did watch the first episode. For that. I was going to watch it when I was at work where I could talk about it on here, but I need to watch it again.
It was one of those shows that when it came out, it was like The Watchmen. Everyone's like, Mark, you need to watch this. You need to watch this. It's really good. I'm like, I know, and I can tell I'm probably going to like it. That's why I'm not watching it right now.
I watched The Watchmen. It was good.
But the thing about the quarantine is I've caught up on everything.
But
just about. So now I'm going back and watching shows. Like I just finished The Watchmen like a couple of weeks ago. I'm binging through.
There's only one thing I remember from The Watchmen.
What?
It's a very large blue penis.
That was the same way in the movie too.
It was a little bit more defined in the HBO version.
You know how I do a custom graphic for every episode? Should I do a side-by-side Dr. Manhattan penis comparison from the movie and the TV show?
Yeah.
Would we still maintain our PG-13 rating?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I mean, I don't know if that was CGI or not. That was...
I'm pretty sure the movie version...
The movie version was.
The show version...
I think that was a real goober.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
I didn't really put that much thought into it.
Yeah.
I remember listening to the Nerdist they call it ID10T now. It's the podcast that Chris Hardwick does, and they were talking about Dr. Manhattan in the movie because he was CGI, and they were like, that there was some programmer in charge of the swing of Dr. Manhattan's penis as he walked. Like that was his job to do the motion. And like they probably had a meeting like, no man, do it like this.
Do it like this.
And the arm back and forth like whoosh, whoosh.
Yeah.
Like if there's some papers on the desk, we want them to blow as it sweeps to the right. And as it goes back to the left, like somebody's eating an ice cream cone and like the top layer falls off. They're like, oh, my ice cream.
You went too far.
I did, didn't I?
You went way too far.
I was really trying to stick that joke, man.
You went too far with the papers moving. I'm just saying.
You laughed.
I laughed because you went too far. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I'm going to have nightmares tonight about a swaying blue penis.
Everybody needs to listen to this whole podcast. The second part's way better. I feel like I really just didn't do good on the first part.
We was kind of lethargic.
We get that way usually now, though. Because it's like late.
Because this when we take the breaks when we do the shot.
Oh. And
We started
did the
off
drinks
with-
early
we did the
tonight.
drinks early.
Because usually what happens is by the end of the night, it's like we're tired. We've been doing a podcast. It was like we got to work the next day. And we just get a little blah. Sometimes some funny shit comes out of that, though.
Yeah.
Because we don't give a damn what we say.
You don't even matter.
I obviously don't now. I'm talking about Dr. Manhattan's penis knocking off ice cream cones.
Talking about his cocksway. I think you might have to beat that. I'm not sure.
Probably.
Yeah.
We're almost at the hour mark.
Yeah.
Go check out our Patreon. Patreon.com/realpopculture. We got some good stuff coming.
And if you listen to this whole entire podcast, there's going to be like 3 beeps in it. Or censors, and it's not even going to be there at all, and you won't even know about it.
The uncensored version.
But if
that's
it's
what you're into.
but if it's in the Patreon, the beeps will not be there.
I'm probably going to try to get this podcast out as soon as possible. But most podcasts, most episodes, you're going to know about it first if you're A, patron, and B, a subscriber.
I don't think there's a lot of editing to this. Just there's a lot of pauses.
Maybe I can get it out tomorrow.
You can the pauses and the beeps.
If it's Friday and you're a subscriber and you're listening to this,
Yeah.
I did my job.
I feel bad because the 2 beeps.
There's probably people laughing right now because they know it's not Friday when they're listening to it.
They're listening to it on Tuesday. The 2 beeps are mine, both of them.
Because I said pho
You said fun.
and then ended there. I could have been saying fun dip
Fun dip.
or fugly.
Ugly. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of more words that start with pho.
I almost said it. I almost had a 3rd beep.
Funyuns.
Yeah. Funyuns, fun dip. Yeah. Funko Pop.
Funko Pops, that's what I was going to say.
Funko Pop. You was going to say, yeah, there's Funko Pop.
That doesn't work in the place of the F word all the time. Because you can't say, man, Funko Pop my ass. Funko Pop me in the ass.
I think you might have to beep some of that. I'm not sure.
Nobody's listening to this point. They turned it off in the first half.
They should be.
When we were like lethargic.
I always so goofy right now.
We're just loving
We're
life,
just
man.
weird.
Yeah.
Chill out.
The air conditioner's on.
We ate some. Yeah.
Ate some good food, drank some good beer, drank some good whiskey.
Pig shit in the floor.
Oh my god. Alright, look, if you've been listening to this podcast for a while, you know I have a dog who I love to death that is literally 792 years old.
Yeah. And his birthday's tomorrow. So it's going to be 793.
Well, he came, because the studio is a separate facility, he came in from outside. And as soon as he walked in the door, he's like, hey, I'm here. Bloop. Here's your big old dookie. I was like, man, the door, you just came through the door from the outside. Could you not have done that and then walked in?
Nope.
He's like, nah, I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm just going to leave it right there for you.
Yeah.
Luckily, it was one of those that's easy to clean up.
Yeah, it was easy to clean up.
Man.
Yeah.
On one hand, I'm like, man, what the hell? On the other hand, you feel bad for him.
He's 900 years old, so you can't really
And he don't really give a shit.
No,
He's
he's
like,
like,
man, clean up that shit.
clean it up. Yeah.
And you bring me a bone.
It could have been worse. You know.
When you get done cleaning up my poop, I'm
Yeah.
gonna one of them dog
Give me one of them dog bones.
I know where they at.
And
That
be
ain't
happy.
Sammy.
You know, it could have went through a screen door. You know,
Yeah.
But it didn't.
Oh,
so.
well, that's happened. Whew. All you pet owners out there know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The struggle is real.
Yeah, I had to. My dog pissed in the bed last night.
Your dog pissed on me the last time I was at your house. And I'm gonna get him back. I'm gonna pee on him. Like I had to come home and put my pants in the washing machine. You know how you can wear jeans 2 or 3 days and get away with it?
No.
Not with dog
It wasn't
piss
that
on
much. It was like a little dribble.
It was enough.
It was a little happy pee. Little happy.
He got too excited. He just come in from outside peeing, didn't he?
Right. It was a happy puppy pee.
Your dog reminds me of my mom's dog, like 100% wide open.
He's so excited all the time.
Like my mom's dog will just be like literally running in circles like
Yes.
like a little tornado, and then it'll stop and fall asleep. It like burns up all of its energy because the pedal's to the floor.
Yeah.
Then the gas runs out. Boom.
Yeah.
Wakes up.
It's wide open. He was my little buddy when the girls were going to the beach. It was me and him for a week. So we was chilling.
I can picture your dog doing a lot of things, but chilling.
We sit on the porch and drink beer. That's what we did.
Does he relax?
He does more outside. When he gets outside, he'll run around outside and catch a frog.
I think when company's there, he probably
he gets
fun.
excited when company's there. He likes new people. New people for me to pet. And
Does he ever chase his tail?
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh man, that cracks me up. I got a video of my mom's dog chasing his tail. I'm like, can I not like figure out a way to harness some of that energy and like inject some of it like on a Monday morning?
So when he gets outside, like he's got outside the front door before, and he's right there on the porch by Vane on the other side of the fence, and he'll charge him, growl and bark at him.
I feel like it would be on like Looney Tunes where the little dog's making fun of the big dog,
Yeah.
and they're walking along, and then the fence stops.
Yeah, it
It's
would
like,
be
uh-oh.
one. And I'm gonna say I'm sure that Vane has took a dump this way more than my dog.
Oh yeah.
Than Kara's dog. It's Kara's dog. So yeah, but he don't back down. And Vane don't care. He's 10 years old. He care less.
I thought that was so funny because both my pets are the same. They're old.
Right.
Like I don't even know how old cats live, but my cat is like old.
Old.
But Sean brought his dog Archer over here, which he's kind of a little puppy.
Yeah.
And Mama Cat walks up and like Sean put some food out for her, and Mama Cat just walked up and started eating it. And he was sitting there like barking at her. She was just looking at him like,
Over here.
"Bitch, what you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?"
I'm a cat.
She can really give you like I've never seen anything that can give you a go to hell look like my cat.
Oh yeah.
Because she likes to hunt at the end of the yard down here because it's like a where
Yeah.
the driveway curves. There's like a critter crossing, I guess.
There's lots of rabbits.
Rabbits, mice, critters. She likes to hunt. She's old school, barn cat. When I mow the yard, she looks at me like, "You are this up for me."
There's your beep.
There's my beep. But that's how she looks at me.
Right.
She just looks at me like, "Are you
mess-
stupid?
You messed it up.
You are ruining this.
Messing up my hunting plot.
You're scaring the animals off. You're making the grass low so they don't feel like they can
They're safe.
safely travel through it. Like you were just messing my shit up.
Right.
Stop it."
I had a cat catch a rabbit one
Oh, mama cats caught rabbits.
time. Like, yeah, killed him. Brought it up. I was like, holy crap. Like a rabbit. Like a grown rabbit.
That's what's so funny when people come over, they start petting my cat, and they're like, "Oh, look at the sweet little
No,
kitty.
cats ain't
She's a sweet little, oh, she's purring. Oh, what a sweet little sweet thing." And I'm sitting there thinking, you ain't seen her do some of the shit I've seen her do.
Right.
When she speared that sparrow like Goldberg from WCW
Yes.
and toyed with it
Yeah.
till it died. That bitch is a savage, bro.
Yeah. Ate his head off and gave
She
it
is
to
a
him.
she is a savage.
It's
Nature is savage, man.
Cats are horrible. All you cat lovers out there, I'm sorry.
Oh, I love watching cat videos. And Shane said something funny one day. I think it was Shane that said it. He said, "You know why your cat has not killed you yet? Because it can't.
Because that's right.
If your cat was any bigger, you'd be dead.
That's what Joe Rogan said. He
It
said,
has to be that size.
yeah.
If it was like here's, I'm putting my hand against the ground showing how big a cat is. But if it was this size instead of this size, you'd be dead.
It's like, I think Joe Rogan said, he
kill you.
said, if you put me in a room with a pissed off 10-pound dog, I'm going to win. You
Yeah.
put me in there with a 10-pound pissed off cat, I'm going to come out with scratches on me, and I'm going to win. If it's a 50-pound dog, I might win. If it's a 50-pound cat, I'm
Dead.
I'm done.
Dude, I
Hey,
don't
when
know.
you take a cougar-
I would say a 30-pound cat.
If a cougar
Those
weighs-
little mountain lions,
Yeah,
they
and-
screw people up.
And a cougar weighs 150 pounds. You're done. You ain't got a chance.
What are you gonna do? It's got 4 legs with razor sharp claws, a mouthful of teeth.
Yeah.
It's fast as hell.
No.
Yeah, you're done.
Done.
Like if you get squared off with a dog, you can at least go, "Who's your buddy?
Yeah.
Who's your buddy? Who's your buddy? Where is he?
Yeah.
Where's your ball? I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get your ball. Oh, where's my ball? Where's my? Oh my God, what did I do with it? This is embarrassing.
I gotta go to sleep. You gotta nigging this stuff.
Yeah, we're having too much fun. Let's turn it off.
Nigging it.
Let's do what everybody else did and turn this podcast off.
Shut that shit down.
Let me see what episode this is. We haven't done one in so long.
I don't either. I have no idea.
I always have to do this. You know what we're going to do? We're going to screw around and come up
With
on
something
episode
else.
150.
Yeah, well,
142.
yeah. The
Yep,
last,
the last episode we did was on Brew Day
Was
of
Brew
the
Day.
beer we're drinking now that's
Right.
been done a while.
yeah. It was August 11th. No,
No, it's
20
July 21st.
July 21st.
I don't know why it says that.
So a month ago.
It says last modified August. I didn't modify it on August 11th.
So it was a month. The last podcast.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to episode 142 of Real Pop Culture. We've been broadcasting live from high atop the first and only floor of the Killj headquarters at the Killj Ranch. Love you, bye.
See you later, bye.
You didn't say that loud enough.
See you later, bye.
You said it too loud.
Bye.
Dude, that was loud.